drag the resident to a doctor's office just to, for a checkup. The doctor do a lot of stuff online, and your caregivers and nurse can do blood pressure and stuff like that, and weight and things like that. You want to have a scale, obviously. So a lot of information can be done from home, and with technology, that's the telehealth advantage. And then again, we talked a little bit about quality assurance, feedback mechanism, surveys, suggestion boxes, for basically, family members and, residents. Most residents could talk pretty good, and they could tell you what they want and what they feel. You ask you've asked the hard questions. What are we doing wrong? What could we do better? Things like that. Think these things will help you with occupancy rates, resident satisfaction, obviously. And then, like I said, continuous improvement with regular training and policy updates. Like we just got a big policy update here in Maryland when it comes to the state. So you got to stay on top of that stuff to make sure that you're in compliance and constantly improving. And real quick, we'll talk about exit strategies and scalability. So, a lot of people don't understand about entrepreneurship and business ownership. A lot of people build businesses to sell them. So, and that's not a bad thing. You build your 6 unit, you build your 6 resident or 8 resident or 10 resident facility up, and it's a really strong brand, and it's really high occupancy rate, um, and the budget is real good, and you have really good income coming in. You can always think about selling. You could probably sell a property that would normally go just the same property, just as a single family home, could probably go for 100 to 200 to 300% more because you turn it into assisted living. So if you have a property that say maybe is valued at 300,000, you could probably sell it for over $1 million just because of the business you put in it. So if you ever want to cash out or get some type of loan against it, or to build or grow or add additional facilities, or get another facility, or even expand if you have the zoning to expand on that actual facility. These are some of the options you could do: franchise, get another one, work with other partners, and then diversification into, like, obviously what we're talking about in this 5-week crash course is doing other type of businesses: home care, um, adult daycare, adding a placement agency, and then consulting, some of those things like that. So it opens up a lot of opportunities when it comes to either scaling or expanding or diversification, because there's a lot of income coming in, and you could use that income to, like, grow your business.